Well, let's see. Good morning and welcome back to the program. Glad you're with us this morning. My name is Dr. Sock. Please join me in saying hello to my buddy Josiah from the Arise Foundation. How are you, sir?
Good, Sock. Thanks for having us today. Appreciate it.
You brought a whole team with you. Who have you brought with you today?
All right, so we have here today the Nick Foundation, some individuals that we made contact with to do a collaboration for our back to school. And they came down from different parts of the US. So I'll allow them here to introduce themselves. Of course, starting off with Nick first, and then he can show his
We're
team.
not now. Before we go any further, so since you guys are Yankees or Mets.
I think that's an easy answer. I think that's Yankees all the way,
Well,
of course.
just checking. Nick, nice to meet you. Good
Nice
morning.
meeting you too. Good morning.
So tell me about we know about the Rise Foundation. We've worked with them almost since the very beginning, and in former lives as well. But tell us about the Nick Foundation.
Yeah, so the Nick Singh Foundation started a little over a year ago. I've had a heart to serve, children and people in need all around the world. I started since I was 12 years old, but I felt like it was time over the past year to just start something cool. So what we do is we provide resources, services, experiences for people in need globally. And how that works is people just kind of send us their stories about things that they're looking for, things that they're in need. And, the board that's sitting right next to me, we kind of go over a plan on how to execute that story. And we film awesome storytelling content on each one of those stories to just inspire the community as to what we're doing.
This is very cool. So let's meet the team.
Please.
Let's meet the team.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm the secretary.
And where are you from, Emily?
I'm from New York, but I
Oh.
live in Florida.
Where in New York?
Long Island.
Connecticut originally.
Yeah.
Where in Florida are you these days?
I'm in the Tampa Bay
Tampa.
area.
Cool. And okay, let's work our way down. Let's see if I've not used the wireless mic before. This is a big test. Is it going to work? I think it is working. There we go. We hear you.
You can hear me?
You know what? I'm not so. Hang on. Not so.
Check.
Let me-
I can also get
Yeah, let's go there. The wireless has got some issues. Oh, hang on. I think I know why. Nice if I turn the wireless on, right? Hang on. We'll be back in business. Give it. You should be good now. Let's try it.
Check.
There we go. See, we're all back in business. I
Yeah.
gotta just turn it on, right? It's the buttons that get me in trouble all the time. What's your name, sir?
My name is Brandon, and I am from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm the vice president of the Nick Singh Foundation.
Awesome. And how long have you been in this capacity?
I've been with this organization for over a year, helped co-found the organization with the founding 4 members, and then I've been working in the nonprofit space for about 5 years.
Brilliant. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Lily.
Hi,
I
Lily.
am also from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm with Listen to Our Future. I'm the co-founder and CEO. So we're here with the Nick Singh Foundation to help provide experiences for students.
Brilliant. And who's next to you?
I'm Tiffany. Nice to meet you, Sock.
Nice to meet you, Tiffany.
Yes, and I'm your neighbor too, a former neighbor. I'm from Long Island, so I just
Oh.
look right across the water and I could see you.
Oh, there you go. Where? So let's see. I grew up in Milford in the
Yes.
summer. So let's see. Right across from me is like Port Jeff. A little off to the right. Your left would be Huntington.
Yeah, so I'm in Huntington, so I'm right across from Bridgeport.
We used to go across by boat there's a restaurant.
Prime.
In the back, yes, in the back of Huntington Bay.
We go to your prime and you come to our prime.
That's the way it works. And then
Yes.
And then, back in the day, we didn't have Starbucks in Connecticut. So the only way I could get Starbucks coffee was to get in the boat on a Sunday morning and put me and the golden retriever in the boat. We would drive across Long Island Sound to Port Jeff. I'd tie up, walk up the street. The dog would sit outside. I'd sit outside Starbucks, wait for me, and I'd get my cup of coffee, walk back down the dock, get in the boat with the dog, and come back to Connecticut.
I love that. And look, you're just on another island, from one island to the next.
There you go. There you go. So where you're from? Long Island, but where now?
Yes, I'm still in Long Island. Raised, born, very proud to be from there. And I am head of operations at the Nick Singh Foundation. I've been doing philanthropy work for the past 17 years of my life. And I'm just blessed to be here. What a beautiful island, beautiful people, and it's a wonderful experience to give back.
So tell us what you guys have been doing with Rise Foundation on the island while you've been here.
Yeah, so I had the honor and privilege of meeting Rise, a few years ago actually, when we came out, or I came out to just help out around the Christmas time.
Mhm.
And as I was just building relationships with them and connecting with them, they had reached out to us about, some of these students in the classrooms, they need school supplies. But for me, I always think of like, well, what more can we do besides school supplies? Knowing my board has different skills. We have a dancer here. We have a motivational project-based learning education programs here as well too. And of course media people as well. I figured, why don't we all just fly out here and showcase our skills? So of course, by the grace of God, we were able to collect all the school supplies for the teacher resource boxes for 3 to 4
Bra-
different schools.
Bravo, bravo! Big
Yeah.
round of applause.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And of course, we performed our skills to these students, and it was just incredible. A lot of energy, a lot of laughing, but it was just absolutely amazing being a part of this.
Well, you know the funny, and I'm curious, but what you guys think? It doesn't matter where you are in the world. The kids are the same.
Yes.
The kids are the same. The questions you get are a little different. You know?
Correct.
But the kids are the same, and they just love to laugh and learn and have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so what schools have they been to, Josiah?
So far we've done Orania School.
By the way, that's one of my favorites.
was about
I
to say
I
that.
love that school. There's a picture. I told you about my golden retriever Simon, the one who used to come across the.
Yes.
So there's a picture of him. He was a certified therapy dog with Therapy Dogs International back in the day. He's long gone now, but there's a picture of him with all the kids at your Orania school out in the hall. So I'll show you guys.
Love that.
Yeah, so I definitely was gonna talk a little about Sock's love for Orania, and also we did the ACE Foundation, which is located in Cold Bay.
Teacher Bradley was just in this morning with Red Cross.
Yeah, exactly. So and they just finished up. I think you guys have to head back there to do one more session, but we just left Lionel Corner before we came here.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, so that's the 3 schools so far.
Brilliant. So I know as you guys think about the experience here, what can you take home with you to help augment other future experiences when you go out? What have you learned in St. Martin?
Honestly, it's just so inspiring for everyone to collaborate together and just talking to the locals, and like all of our needs are similar, and just how can we help each other is kind of like what I took out of it, because everyone has something to give.
Well, no, that's so true, and right, and the more we do together, the easier it gets. If we try and do it alone, it's hard. I had a buddy of mine that I grew up with in Connecticut. He would say, by the inch, it's a cinch. By the yard, it's far too hard. And it's so true, especially when you try and do things especially with the kids. And what are you taking away?
I feel that, depending on where you are in the world, every educational experience is different. And, we're very blessed where we come from. And how can we bring what we know, what we have to offer to other places and provide that blessing and experience for others? That's like one of the most important things. And, the children are our future. They're the ones who are going to, make the next president and make the next, CEO, the next music artist, whatever they aspire to be. So it's our jobs to not only lift them up, but empower them and give them the tools to be the best version of themselves.
I used to joke all the time and say this, and to a certain extent, it's, it may sound selfish, but it's true, right? Who's going to take care? I mean, I'm not too far from being an old fart. At 58, almost 59, I'm not too far from being an old fart. Who's going to take care of me? It's your generation.
Yes.
And who's going to take care of you? The kids that you're working with now.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And we have that obligation to really teach and share those skills. It can't be any other way. So you said that we had you told me about some of the skills you had. Did you had some, you said there's someone who's a performer.
Yes.
Who's the performer?
Tiffany over there.
I am a choreographer and a film director and producer. So I'm a very creative person. I work in the film and music industry. I have for the past 16 years of my, well, longer than that. Pretty much I'm 33 since so probably 28 years. But yeah, dance is just one step to a creative outlet for children. But what I'm teaching is not just dance. In the classroom, getting kids to learn to work together, break down those boundaries, whether it's being embarrassed or shy or, being able to express yourself and showing that uniquely you is one of your biggest superpowers. So utilizing dance to build those skills and also those cognitive skills, developmental skills, motor skills.
Teamwork.
Yes, teamwork and pretty much healthy body, healthy mind, and just utilize your body to get you to that other goal. Your body is your vessel.
Well, it's funny because you maybe think about it. I remember like when I was a kid, you'd come home from school, and you would immediately get out of your school clothes.
Yes.
And you would do your homework, and then mom and dad threw you out of the house. Go out and play.
Yep.
Go out in the woods. We had forts. We hiked. We did everything you could.
Manhunt.
Everything you could possibly think of, but get outside unless it's 20 below. But if the weather was warm, you spent your time. If the weather was warm, you spent your time outside, and you spent your time inside when it was not so pleasant to be out. And one of the things that I think I observe with today's generation is, the young kids especially, we need technology is important. It drives what we do, but put the damn phone down and talk to each other.
Preach.
Look at each other in the eye, right? And have it makes all the difference in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's hard to do.
Yes.
It's incredibly hard to do. I find myself addicted to the technology. As I sit here in a studio that's filled with every piece of technology known to man. But at the end of the day, this is an old school medium. We talk to each other. That's really what it's all about, and that's why I like what you guys are doing with the kids, because that makes all the difference in the world. So that makes all the difference. So tell me what you're working with the kids.
Yeah, so Listen to Our Future came alongside the Nick Singh Foundation to help provide some educational project-based learning experiences, like Lillian mentioned before. It's more so getting them to come up with the ideas on their own and come up with different projects that they can implement within this community. Like one of the kids said that they're cutting down trees too fast, so they're like, we need to go and start planting trees.
Bravo.
Right?
Bravo.
And then we hear that there's a team trees. Are you guys familiar with team trees?
I don't know
It's
that
like
one.
a global organization that goes around and plants trees all over the world, but they don't come here for some reason. So one of the kids was like, we want them to come here. And they came up with that on their own. So all we do is we just...
What school was this? Can I ask?
This was the last school we were just at.
Leonard Connell?
Yes.
So we need to bring them. I want them to come to Rotary. I want these kids to come talk to us at the Rotary Club of St. Martin, because God, this smells like a really great project that we could all do together. Plant some trees.
I agree.
Love that.
I know that's what you bring everybody together.
Yeah. That's what we're here to do.
So that's a great offshoot of just having a conversation. Wow, that's cool. That's very cool. What if folks would like to get involved and learn more about the Nick Singh Foundation? How do they do that? How can they help contribute? How can they reach out to you with stories? How can they tell you about what's going on? Because we have listeners all over the world.
Of course, no, I appreciate that. Yes, so to visit our website, it's thenicksingfoundation.org.
So
it's
N-I-C-K.
Yeah, T-H-E first, because people usually forget the dot, but it's THENICKSINGH and then foundation.org. We're also on Instagram as well too, so you can message us on there as well if you'd like to get involved, share a story, even if you're an organization like what Rise did and reached out to us because they wanted to collab with us. Please reach out to us, let us know how we can help and be a part of what you're doing.
I think this is a brilliant thing, and please know I'm going to give you all my card. Talk about old school, actual cards, right? But I want you to keep me posted on what you guys are doing. And just because you're not here doesn't mean you can't reach out and go, "Hey, Sock, we got a great story to tell," and we'll do it from anywhere in the world because I've got a studio in Connecticut as well too.
I
So.
love that. I gotta go visit you there.
It's it's fun. You're gonna hear a funny story. So the studio in Connecticut is at my cousin's home, where I have a bedroom when I'm in the U.S. and they have a gym on the lower level
Mhm.
that nobody really uses the gym. So I said, when my parents got sick, I needed to spend a lot of time up there, so I wanted to be able to do radio from up there.
Right.
And technology lets you do it. And they said, well, we'll carve out a little corner of the gym, and that could become the radio station. And I'm like, perfect. And now I use the gym more than anyone in the family.
I love that.
But just not as a gym.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Funny story, but it all works. It all works. So please promise me you all stay in touch.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
how many more schools do you have left, Jedi?
So today is actually the ending of the back to school program because, as you know, today is the official start of schools, and school opened last week Wednesday, but today is the official opening. So we wanted to make sure get all the school supplies out today, so each kid could have the exact tools that they need to start off the school year right. And yeah, so we just want to say a big shout out and a big thank you to the Nick Singh Foundation for coming down and helping us execute this plan and making it a reality. And we just look forward to seeing what we can do in the future.
Yeah, and we want to thank you for allowing us to be a part of this incredible experience. So thank the Rise Foundation for that as well.
Bravo.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I feel like an annual collaboration is being born, and we'd love to figure out how we do this, and maybe we have to send you guys up north too, in the middle of February when it's cold.
absolutely.
Yes.
Just so I can watch them all shiver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come to New York. We'll show you what it's
We'll show you a
like.
good
Oh, guys, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for being part of this.
No, and thank you, Sock, and giving us this platform. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, now you're part of the Island 92 family, the Z105.1 FM family. You're with us all the time, wherever you are in the world.
Love that.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
you for coming in. It is 24 minutes after the hour of, I can't believe, 10 o'clock already. Mr. S will be in just a little bit. New Music Monday is on the way. He's got something really new but old on New Music Monday this morning. So very much looking forward to that. Let me take a quick commercial break, see if we can get ourselves back on time. And thank you to the Rise Foundation and the Nick Singh Foundation for coming to join us this morning. We'll be right back.